Come here, fat. Come here, buddy. You had a good day today? Huh, fat? What? Yeah? Is that right? What did I tell you about that? Huh? Talk to me, buddy. I love you. Alright, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna look at alignments because I need to elevate my style of gameplay. Because I want to be more of a jack of all trades. I want to be able to run any defense effectively just in case I run into a situation where EA decides to fucking flip my playbook, you know. So what I could do, hmm, so we don't got like an edge. That's one thing. So it's going to be the nose, 352. You have your 2-3 techs. So technically, Tyree needs to be the other dude. Just kind of look at the alignment real quick. If I go D-line sub, and Tyree need to be a backup on the other side. Kuntz is not an inside guy at all, so what I might do is change that before we even go into it. He just is a pass rush specialist. So what we're going to do, because if I want to stay in that 3-4, I gotta fix this, because Malik Reed and Kuntz are like the outside guys, to be honest. Even though they're listed as left ends. But he 260, I can use him. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna let him be right there. We're gonna let Tyree be right there. Do it like that. Now I gotta look at these rush defensive tackles. I gotta make some changes. My rush My rush defensive tackles will be a little bit different. As for like if I'm running a 4-3 straight up, I probably need to change it because it'll switch him to right end. Trying to see how I want to do this. Alright, let me look by block shed. We'll go from there. Okay, so there. See, Tyree got a 73. Byron Young got a 73. So I need to find a way to use Young. But he got potential. He got good acceleration. Not much of a pass rusher, but that's fine. Cause he make up for it by being able to get off his block. And I was getting plays with him when I was using him. Just try to see how I want to do this. I'm thinking in my big nickel, I might go Tillery and Young. He's got bull rush and high motor. He got swim, bull rush, strip. But he also got that. He ain't got a finesse move. He's just a bull rusher. Bull rush. See, he got all of them. But he not fast or nothing. So, what do you do? He got a little bit better move than fucking Jenkins. But he ain't block shedding like Jenkins is. He got better pursuit. He got better stamina. Who do I want to use? At 297, 295. Because the guys that I'm going to use, they got to be able to play nose and 3 tech. They got to be able to rush. I'm thinking I'm going with the acceleration. Put Tyree on the number 2 spot. How do I have it set up? See, I got him in the number 2 spot. I don't want that. I want him over on the other side. What is it that? Tiller got more agility. Probably what I need to use. I need to use Tillery. That way I can get both of them and then just have Byron Yonder as the extra. I might have to swap it for the big nickel, but we'll get into it. Because I need to look how they're lining up on the 2-4. It's going to be more of me just trying to get into the little small details and intricacies of the game. Because I do use a 2-4 sometimes. I just got to make sure we ready. I got to play the Chiefs tomorrow, so just make sure I understand everything that I want to do from a philosophy. Guess that's 52.98. I need to put Kuntz on the other outside. I really do. We'll just look and see. See, I need to swap. Just look at it. See, I need to swap Wilson. I don't want him at nose. I want Tillery at nose. Because if I do that, I have to slide him to the left to get him where I want him. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I could leave him there, but I would always have to slide left to get him where I wanted. And if I end up having to slide him right, he gonna be out of position, especially when I need to do the safety drop. So that's just something to kind of pay attention to. But I mean, it does a good job like lining up with process. But it ain't about big nickel right now. I need to look at my 2-4. Because 2-4 got some good under center blitzes. I need to see who's lining up where. Well, I need to move him. He needs to be the number 1 guy. So he's in the 3-tech. Let's see if I flip the play. It's just a situation where I just have to make sure that I keep sliding them to the 3-tech. That's probably how I have to do it. Instead of trying to force him over there, just slide him into that spot. I don't think there's any other way. It'll always be slide him to the 3-tech. That way Max gets a one-on-one. He might not get a lot of plays from there. But he opens it up like he he ends up taking double team. Like both of them guys will take double teams, so they might not always get a lot of plays. But your two guys that blitz, they definitely come through. Just have your best guys that can shed on the inside. So I think I might just be fine with that. Just gotta make sure that I emphasize that. As far as dime, I need to make some changes right here. It's more of a power, so he'll be subbed right there. And we're just gonna take that extra guy out. That's really the only thing I have to do for dime. This is where it's tricky on this 3-3 odd. I might need to move. Actually, 3-3 odd, I can just pop. Trying to see. Strong safety inside starts to right outside. It's an intriguing formation. Gives you a nose. You can swap. Who is 91 as below? So that'd be your package for dealing with coverages. You have a linebacker pass rush. I probably wouldn't use that. D-line sub. Okay, so I can move him around in this formation. But I need to make sure Kuntz is the other guy. I guess I could work with it. Just kind of play with it, I guess. So it's really the only thing that I have to do manually sub is just go to my dime and put Tyree on the outside. Let's get a game in. Dear EA, please do not change my default playbook. Thank you. Oh, can't tell you how many fucking times they got me with that shit. Fat.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So that's all I have to do. Put him right there. I should be fine and everything though.
Play one, and Prescott to the air.
Oh, he sucks.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Swinging this out for Pollard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Prescott from the gun. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Flushed out right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. I know it appeared he was...
Play defense, bro. Let's play. That's what I just did.
That he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator, asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. So, is it going to be like this all day?
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That would complete to Trey Tucker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And it's incomplete.
Come on, Devontae. You know you catch that shit if they play man coverage on you. Come on now.
The Raiders trying on fourth down,
Don't
but
sell.
to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What?
And that's caught inside the 30.
Jay, you gotta get that.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First down, Prescott. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Here we go now on first and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now it's second
about now, bro.
back even further. To throw is Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
They gotta set their auto sell slider like people are gonna get tired. It's just the fatigue is off.
Now leads to a third and long. And that is the third sack this offense.
Run people into the dirt. You gotta use your depth chart, man.
Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's
That's what I do. My guys aren't tired. I wonder why.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely to force a field goal attempt.
53-man rosters.
And his kick is
Fucking use your backups.
They're going to jump out to a 3-0 lead.
Set your auto sub slider so you guys fucking rest. You're not gonna sit there and go in this game and motherfuckers just
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout
infinite
drive
stamina.
to come to them,
I mean, it
right? They're using the
don't work like that.
They're looking for that extra section that says touchdown.
At least your whole team's not tired.
But they'll take the 3 from now and try and get
That's what we took away. We took away the shit where your whole team is tired.
Forced to start at the 12-yard
It's just like a few players. That's not our fault. That's your fault.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to
Oh, come on. Selling Connell. The ball where it's supposed to be, my guy. Hit it where it's supposed to be.
The Cowboys are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
You need to hurry up, get to like the 70-something
3-0
overall.
after one on EA Sports.
You need to ball out this week. Like, I know they're gonna go like +1 overall, but come on, man. You need to ball out and you need to be consistent. I haven't had an 80 overall quarterback in Madden in fucking forever.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And they'll get this down to the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he's going to go.
Tillery is balling out right now.
Up in the 9 times Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage.
Hello, TJ.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10.
All right, Connell, don't sell for me, bro. Like, fucking make the throws.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, you got to think kind of crucial here.
Take your run fits away when you do that shit.
Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
When they base the line.
This defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To
You're gonna do it again while you're fucking retarded.
Take some of that momentum
Thank you.
back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And you're gonna do it again. Wow. This generation of players.
And they go play action here with O'Connell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Connell, stop selling for me, bro. Like, fucking do your job. Don't do this shit today.
A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't
Love that matchup right there. Keep Gilmore on you on this man coverage.
This game starts the process.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. That's the man to take in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Now O'Connell.
Keep them in man coverage. Let's go. Told you, I like that matchup.
Trey Tucker from 17 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have them go for 2. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle.
Yeah.
Since this new 2-point rule came into play,
Shoestring tackles are back. That's what we're doing.
That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
On defense, these Spams defenses, bro, it's hell. You got to throw it fast. Can't sit there and hang on to it.
Hence the decline.
You got a wide receiver over there. Tight end. We're paying attention. We see shit. And he's a small dude. You're going to get him hit sticks.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Trying to block the receiver. It's like 5'8".
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Don't get fatigued running this offense against me. You ain't getting no one-trick ponies on me.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons
Love going up against Trips offense with this shit.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
God, Mary, you're supposed to pick that. Waiting on him.
That's a pretty play there. Got it in the last second and forced the ball free and kept them out of the end zone.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Got him.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Got that small ass dude at tight end. Like, I don't see that shit. You're not selling it. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. O'Connell looking to throw on first.
Oh, come on. And that's a touchdown. Please play man on me again. Please.
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A final shot before break. O'Connell.
Oh, they fucking cheated. Just get over there. Get over there. There you go.
And he will be brought down on what will be
Oh, he got lucky right there.
first half.
Probably leave it a little bit inside, bro. We'll take it to the house. He's gonna keep playing man. He's gonna fuck around and find out. All I need is the rubs.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I'll show my actual offense until the last
Raider
drive of the
offense
game.
set to get this drive started. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball.
Man beater.
A tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Fluidity in your
Here's
motion,
second
bro.
and 7.
Get loose on your hips.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered
Don't
beautifully.
stutter step, my guy. Just get loose in your hips and get off field.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell.
It's still
It's going to be incomplete.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
O'Connell here on fourth down.
That's what I was looking for. Man, come on, EA.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. They have possession.
I think game be cheap for folks.
And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punted, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
So, now you're not going to let me click on the safety, okay?
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Did you not watch how I played him? Like, that's the point of watching film, my guy, and see what works. Like, you can't try to impose your own will if it's not working. You got to see how people are doing things, my guy. Like, I gave y'all the blueprint to beat them. It's gonna be a nasty game, but you gotta use what people works. Like, you can't be stubborn. I told you he was gonna give you fits, but like, bro, don't lay down. Like, he was sacking me, but I adjusted. Like, you gotta be able to adjust.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
Matching energy, bro. Like, send pressure at him like we were sending pressure at each other.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Y'all just be laying down for folks, man.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
Don't let this shit get in your feelings, bro. Just bounce back.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Man, you don't fuck around and find out.
45 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far.
Kill that man.
Never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's O'Connell.
Oh, they selling. Fucking EA. I'm not gonna play a bailout game, bro. You got that shit. That's lame. EA, go fuck yourselves. Just giving them random tips. Anything to help people. I hate when a game does that. But it is what it is. Let's see what you did, bro. I can go look at it and tell what you did. Obviously, give up 71 points. You probably kept throwing it and not having a quick read. You were just throwing it because he was sending pressure. I told y'all he was going to blitz the fuck out of you. Like I said, you're going to have to bounce back, but you can't just lay down for folks, man. Like, that's got to stop. Y'all can't be letting folks just score like ridiculous. Yeah, 71, bro. You can't lay down for folks, man. You let that. It ain't that. Like, you can win. It's just you gotta find what works for you. You know, like, dude, probably. Did you stream it? You know, that way you can go back and watch the film of how you played, see what was open. Because you're going to have to play him again, bro. If you stream your shit, you're at an advantage. You know, because you can go back and see what he's doing. Like, you can slow the film down and be like, oh, okay. That's going to be open because he's going to keep doing this. You know? But, yeah, if y'all don't, I mean, that's on y'all. Like, last year, y'all were good at streaming. This year, y'all not streaming. I don't know. That's on y'all. I stream all my shit. That's how I came back and beat fucking Drew when he switched to the Saints, because I got film on him. I know how he plays. I go back and watch that shit. Stream your fucking shit. I guarantee you that shit's going to make you better. When you go back and watch your film, you see what you do wrong, because when you're the couch coach, you're sitting there, you watching, you ain't under pressure. You see everything. I got people in my streams telling me I got such and such wide open, but it's different when you're on the sticks. I go back and I see it. I'm like, okay, yo, I'll consider that the next time that I'm in that situation. You know, that's why I say record your shit, man. It's gonna help you long term. How do I go into this? I gotta go schedule. Let's see what you did wrong, man. I can go look in here and tell what you did wrong, because you probably hang on to the ball too long for one. You probably give up a bunch of sacks. You see how I adapted? I don't. You ran the ball on him, okay? I'll give you that. But you weren't able to, bro. You gotta learn how to stop verts, bro. I'm telling you. You were running a bunch defense, a bunch offense. Y'all. Go watch the tape of how I played the bunch, man. Go watch the tape. It slowed his ass down. And you forced 4 turnovers. Like, I put the blueprint out there. It was a messy game, but he didn't have 529 passing yards on me. That's the difference, man. Like, yeah, you did good running the ball, but you gotta have a pass game. You gotta have a quick pass game. Take advantage of what he got or what he give you. You don't let this dude get some rookie wide receiver 6'4", 221. What the fuck? I mean, you got Kyle Pitts, man. You got to use these guys. You got people. Can't say you don't. So he's blitzing his safeties. So he's blitzing two safeties off the edge. He's got his rusher. So he's got three safeties he's blitzing. And obviously he's probably lurking too. You forcing stuff, my guy. Cause see, like, you go watch what I did to him. I'm gonna show you, bro. Like, it's not hard to stop bunch offenses. You go look at what I did. This man, he struggled to pass on me. Like, I dominated him in every aspect. Like, I didn't have a lot of rushing yards like you did, but I kept it balanced, I was able to kind of manage the clock. I had some bad plays where, the ball came loose, but shit happens when you use a low overall quarterback. But, I mean, Aiden, it was a sloppy game. Aiden went in there and he got 200 passing, I mean, he got sacked 3 times. I got sacked 4 times. We were just sacking each other. I mean, I had to really grind it out. I mean, he didn't have no run game. That ain't his strength. But he ain't throw the ball. Look at it. Look at his targets, bro. I'm forcing him to check down to his running back. His receivers couldn't do shit. I forced to check down to his running back every fucking time. That's what you want to do, man. Make them earn their fucking yards. Don't lay down and give them the big plays. Now, I gave him one play on a crosser because I was, got to the point where I wanted to take my safety and bring it down and defend the running back on his route. But after he torched me on a one play, but he didn't get a touchdown off of it. But after he did that, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to play conservative and keep the defense how it is. If he checks down, fine. So be it. That field going to get short. If you feel like you can't get a big play to happen on a check down, and they go over your head, fine. Don't sit there and hang your head on it too long. Like, against me, he's bringing the safeties, he's bringing corners and safeties, and that's pretty much all he has. And then obviously, my guys, I was doing the same thing. I started sending safeties and linebackers after him. It just got to that point. And then he fucking threw a pick at the end of the game. I hit him with that cover 6 invert, and he threw it right to me. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, stream yourself. That way you can go back, watch, see what the fuck you did wrong. The first time I played him, I couldn't even see his defense, and then they patched the shit. Now you can see. I guess you can see people's plays now, so you know how to work with it. Now, if I know he was running spinner, I thought he was running like some coverage, but now that I don't know he's running spinner, I know how to beat that shit if I match up with him. It's not really a defense because he do baseline press. And all you gotta do is just kind of find what work. Like I said, you need to find an offense that you don't turn the ball over much, because we can't have all these blowout games. I know I'm gonna tell you right now, Washington gonna be tough, Bucks gonna be tough, and Drew gonna be tough. Out of those 3, one of them is gonna be representing the NFC, and it's probably gonna be the Bucks. Like, Prim is good, but that Bucks game that I played was tough, man. I'm surprised I got out there with the win, with the last second fucking save by fucking Max Crosby. If it wasn't for that, I would have took a loss, because I fumbled it. I was trying a new pass concept to try to get a corner out. It wasn't there, and I had a check down. He's sitting on a check down, and I was nothing. I kind of froze for a sec. You can't freeze, man. If you freeze, that's what happened. Then I tried to throw it late, and it was like a little strip. The ball went back 20 yards. I ended up having to kick a field goal against the dude, but I ended up pulling it off, 27-21. So you cannot lay down for folks, man. I'm telling you. I wish there was a way you can go back and look at highlights. I can teach y'all how to deal with people that blitz all the damn time. You need a quick pass offense. You need to get rid of that ball as soon as your quarterback has it. That's the mindset you need to have. Do not use play action. Did you use play action, DJ? Did you use any play action handoff animation? Because if you did, I guarantee you that's where most of his sacks came from. Because that shit comes screaming. Can't use play action animations against people that blitz like that. That shit's asking for it. Like I said, man, use it as a learning lesson. I think we've all had. I think everybody in their life has had a game that just didn't go their way. I think I've had games where I've given up a lot of points, but you learn from it. Like, watch how fast I can distribute the ball, man. You can have routes open within the first seconds. Like, watch this. You can throw it before they can adjust to it. Like, you can quick snap, quick throw on their ass the whole game. Doesn't matter. They just boom. They can't pick it off because you're throwing it before they can react. But boom. You can do that. I'm not sitting there saying spam that the whole game, but that works. They want to blitz, you throw it over them. It's just like a screen, just about. If people are blitzing you, that's what you got to do. You got to improvise. You got to do something. You got to get them away from it. Like, just get quick passes, 2-3 yards, bro. I'm telling you. End of the day, they can't pick it off if you pass lead it right. The only thing with this is I classic lead it because you ain't got time to freeform it. So you just got to get a good classic lead. See, that's an inside pass lead. So you have two routes over here that potentially could beat anything. So if they're usering over there on the left, you definitely got the inside pass lead on the right. So boom. Look at that. He can't be picked off. Like he really got to be sitting on it. Like, boom. Just quick pass the fuck out of him. Like, you can do that. All right? You can improvise off of that, too. And be like, okay, let me find someone else. Quick pass. Get rid of the ball. Like, don't hang on to it. And then you can mix that in with your run game. Now, your run game going to be a little bit slower developing and shit, but it's fine. Like, your pass blocking going to be better. It's just, you got to be able to improvise at the end of the day. Can't just sit down there and lay down. Like, I'll use the run game to manage the clock. I don't use it as my offense. Like, if I'm winning or if it's a tight game and I want to make sure that it go down to the wire and I know that it's not going to be something where I can just throw the ball however the fuck I want and I know it's going to be a sweat game. Even if I get like 2 or 3 yards on my runs, at the end of the day, my thing is I'm going to try to manage the clock, So right here. I threw it the wrong one. I probably meant to throw it to X. Like, there's some good pass concepts in this game too. Let me show you. There's another quick pass. Like, you can add motions to your quick pass. Watch this. Just certain route concepts you can be looking for. See how this little route right here goes out? It's like a fake hybrid slant. Watch this. The defense won't react to it. Like, you can get rid of the ball fast. I'm telling you. Like, it's not going to be a pretty game, but You can get rid of it as soon as your quarterback has it, bro. And the defense will not be able to intercept it. Just make sure you try to get positive yards when you do stuff like that, though. Don't be forcing. Okay. Sometimes you can run screens against people that blitz, but it's a little bit different when they baseline because they're going to have guys on both sides. Now I think I hit him with a couple of screens that worked because he was blitzing the slot, but I also hit him with a slant over the top of the slot blitz. Like, if he's running spinner, all you got to do, my guy, spread his ass out, get him out of the baseline. If he doesn't get out of baseline and he's just running that shit, I don't know how fucking without baseline. All you got to do, man, is a cover zero. So all you need is a slant under and then, like, classic lead, pull back on the stick. You can do that, get yards. Obviously, his user will start kind of going over there, and then you can kind of be a little bit more creative. Then you can be like, okay, well, I want to run a slant. Then I want to run like a little check route. Be like, boom, get rid of the ball fast. That's what you do against people that spam cheese blitzes. Distribute the ball, get it around, be creative, try new route concepts. Because if you hit them with something one time, too many times, eventually they're gonna start using it, and it's gonna take it away from you. Okay, so always have something that you can check to. So, like, I might want to run a slant there, and then just have multiple things on the field that beats what he's doing. Because I know if it's straight up cover zero, and let's say for instance he doesn't have a slot there. I know for a fact that Mayer's going to run right at the safety, block the safety, and I can throw the slant underneath. Okay? If that's not there, I know he's probably going to be like a check guy. So what I might do here, because he's in the slot, now we got slant flat concepts underneath, and then we got our one-on-one. If he decides to press, we got our one-on-one with the deep fade. This is the best way to attack people that do shit like that. Okay? Because now he has to decide, if this guy over here in front of the corner is in front of this tight end's blitzing, that means that safety's going to pull down to defend him. So you got the slant flat combo to beat that, and that's going to be open. All right. Now his user is the next thing you're going to have to worry about. So what we got that we're going to look at is going to look at the slot slant, and you're going to look at the outside slant. Now what I could do, I can do it like this and be creative. That way we got them both at point so that they get their separation. Boom. Basically get that inside release on the safety. They're going to have to figure something out. Like, they can't sit there and blitz you the whole game if you get rid of the ball quick. Like, look at everything that's open. I got the quick pass to the running back. If I do this concept, I could actually send him on a wheel route. If I do this concept and I pull the safety inside with the slant, I could probably throw a wheel route right behind it, and I know Devontae's going to block. So let's do the concept again, right? So it'll be a wheel route, slant, flat, right? So that's your combo. And then look down the field. Runs them off. So you just got to be creative, force people to adjust to what you're trying to do. You can't go into a game and be like, oh, I'm just going to spam this play until it works. The people that do that, like, you're going to have a lot of these guys in the league that run this bunch offense. It's cheese right now. I guess it's like a meta that everybody done found a little meta scheme out of the bunch. And, it's not impossible to stop. I done showed y'all guys how to stop bunch. Let me flip sides. I'm going to show you exactly all you got to do. Doesn't matter what bunch they're running, Bucks bunch or Chiefs bunch. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'll show you guys. So if I'm over here, I got to make some changes. Tyreek's supposed to be right there. Alright, so I like to run a cover 2 seam versus any bunch. Now, it changes when I'm dealing with, like, these crazy sets, these bunch strongs and bunch wide flexes and shit. So let's say if I'm running against that shit, let me just pick a random play. I think I gotta flip sides too. Ah, fuck. I gotta flip sides again. All right. So let me just kind of look at the offensive plays, and I'll teach you how to stop it, bro. Like any type of bunch needs a cover two concept built onto it. So like one way to stop bunch is going to be cover 9. So like let's say they got these weird ass bunch formations. Let's say we got bunch X nasty. The way cover 9 is designed, you're going to have the cover 2 side. The cover 2 with the vert, that means your DB is on the vert hook instead of your linebacker, which is good for the bunch side. And then you'll have a cloud flat. Now you can opt to take that cloud flat and put him in a soft squat. That way if he runs a wheel, he's gonna mod him up. Alright? The next thing that I would do is they're gonna try to attack you down the middle of the field. You put a mid read right there. That way you're going to give you more flexibility with your other sub linebacker in case they don't do anything up this way. Okay? So if he goes running back check down, I can take the check down. Slow it down for you. And in the way big nickel is, when you do it out of big nickel, it's going to get block sheds. I mean, that's just how it works. Like Tyree, I done got that boy right. He's going to be a problem. He's got the super win animation. But mainly, the main thing you're just kind of checking to is by the time everything kind of progresses, somebody's going to get free before he can get anything off, right? So again, soft squat, mid read. We good, we rolling. We play run fits. Now, I don't even have the match on. Wait till I turn the match on. This is where it gets real fun. Sometimes I turn that off when they be trying to run too many crossers, like deep meshes and shit. Fuck, I did it again. I forgot to call it in. Let me turn the match on. I wish we had an option to just turn that shit on from the main menu instead of having to come in here every time and do it from the coaching adjustments. But cover 9 from the big nickel with match on. One check's nasty. Alright, turn him into a soft squat. Give me a mid read to take on, most people that run bunch, they wanted that deep mid crosser, so that mid read is going to wall it off. Don't put no 3-rec on there, they're going to fucking get your ass. Make sure you have the mid read. Mid read with match, not regular mid read. Mid read with match, walls off. I could just watch. Boom. Or hook picks it up. Pay attention, fellas. I'm gonna slow down. I got you. So just pay attention. Every route concept, he's gonna be mod. See how he picks the corner route up? Cover 9 is perfect for defending these little bunch sets, bro. Because you can just sit there and wait, and then by the time, like if you got good pass rushers, if he doesn't distribute that ball before those guys even get into their cuts, it's going to be a sack. So only thing with these cover 6s and cover 9s, make sure you put him in a match zone. He'll be in a cloud. You don't want the cloud. You want the soft squat. You don't want that 3-rec unless you're playing for short yardage, like inside the red zone or something like that. It's the only time you need to use that 3-rec. Take him out there. Soft squat bites down. You're not going to get no big chunk yards. It slows them down. Because eventually people that run these little cheese offenses, man, they want big plays. You know, they're eventually going to try to take their shot. They're going to fuck around and find out. It's just a matter of time. Look there. Matches up. You cannot. Let's go to another. Y'all be like, okay, that's just that formation. Let's go to another one. Let's say you said verticals, right? I can stop verticals in the cover 9. Let me see. Try to find any cheese concept I can. For real. I think he likes using that Y corner, right? Let's see. He does the pivot route. Same thing. Don't even need to make any extra adjustments. Look at there. Just boxed. 2 adjustments, man. All you gotta do, put him in a soft squat, put him in a mid read, that's it. You're already aligned. Big nickel automatically aligns to the formation. Look there. I could have picked that off. Slow it down for you guys. And that really just kind of depends on your user. Like if you want to use a safety there for better animation, you could do that. But everything bites down. See how the vert hook will play the flat if anything goes in to out? Because if you play a straight hard flat on that, he's going to catch that ball and he's going to go upfield. The vert hook passes off to the soft squat. Mid read picks the check on the dig. I mean, everything's just kind of getting funneled back to your user. So right there, I could potentially just lurk that, you know. In a game, I probably would, but you know, I'm just trying to teach you guys. So all you gotta do, man, 2 adjustments, that fast. You ain't gotta change any alignments. Boom, just wait. Look, bird hook picks it up. That's how you stop that shit. You gonna take the check down away from him? 2 adjustments, bro. Cover 9 versus bunch. Look there. It boxes, man, I'm telling you. So if you don't want to run it from there, like if they're running like a regular bunch, you could probably play like a dime defense and make improvised adjustments. But big nickel is better for dealing with these little tight bunch sets like this, where it's a bunch, but it's also a wide flex where the guy's inside the slot. You know, it's a little bit tougher for you to get like a match third or something to pick that up. So you need to make sure that the safety aligns and plays the quarter on it so you can get bracket coverage, okay? So just kind of slow it down. The safety and the corner are both responsible to him. Now, Devontae, obviously, he got that route tech. He's going to get separation. But we know that we're getting that. I could potentially be like, okay, let me lab a press and see what we get. Press gets out in front of it. It gives a better animation versus the corner out. You see that? I want y'all guys to see, look. So if they're running those NC routes, see how he's playing eyes to the ball, and then you can't beat him on the corner. Interesting. So that could be another adjustment you might want to add to it. So you could press him. You know, you got bracket help with the quarter because of the match concept. Forcing the overthrow. And like I said, Devontae has that. I got him that route ability where he gets fucking slot-o-matic, so he's going to get his separations here or there. Like he did good right there. That's just the slot-o-matic ability. Like a regular receiver is not going to cut like that. If I wanted, and I know that he's going to play bracket, I can use her as safety. I shouldn't have to worry about anything. So we can actually get out in front of him. And that's just the thing about improvising, you know. Give help where it's needed. I know I got a mid read, so I'm free to kind of linger over to the sideline a little bit more. I know he's going to run that corner with that slot-o-matic. I don't have to worry about the check down. He gets to what, the 25? I mean, he gets 3-4 yards, but you know, like I said, nobody really want to do that. And then if I decide not to use the mid read because they get to the point where like, okay, I can't go deep, then we leave the 3-rec on. Okay. So if I leave the 3-rec on, he's going to take the shortest underneath route. He's just going to sit on it. See, then you can get aggressive because then you decide, okay, I don't want to put the mid read on this play. Usually first and second down, they might be trying to get a little cheese play off on you, you know, try to challenge you. All you got to do is put the 3-rec and a saw squad on it, press him and bracket. That's all you got to do. You got to throw it. We are on him. He's got to check down. He's not throwing it to his receivers on match coverage. So. Now, another thing that I could do, check this out. If I know that third's coming, and I know that his route tech's going to, you know, he's got like slot-o-matic or something like that, I can run that third on the safety, on the free safety side. Don't do this shit on the fucking right side of the field. The right side, if you put that safety in a third on the right side of the field, on the bunch side, he will not play that third correctly. Okay? It only works on the backside. Okay, that left side safety runs that third correctly. All right, so let's run it down and see. Check now. So now we got that third just sitting over the top of it. He ain't got no freeform lead that he could use. So like I said, just put that third outside third left. Press him. I can give him the check down. I don't mind giving him a check down. I'm just going to take that flat away from him. Ah! Obviously, I got good abilities on my team. You know, they've been balling out. But it's just, you know, improvising. Just try to figure out what works for you and make the most of it. Look at there. Interception. That vert hook is aggressive. I'm telling you. Especially if you get someone with an aggressive ball trait playing that position, he can be very pivotal for you getting some turnovers. So that's one way to deal with bunch, like this bunch wide flex, or if you're dealing with a situation where you play someone that plays bunch and they keep flipping their play, you flip the play with them, bro. Okay, you flip the play with them. It doesn't matter if they trying to play left hash, right hash offense. You flip the play with them. I don't think they got a regular bunch, man. I could probably show y'all in regular practice mode. But bunch is not hard. It's just easy. You can lock that shit up. Don't worry, I get to play fucking Chiefs tomorrow. He runs a glitchy version, but I think I should be able to adapt because I was using dime against him. I could probably still use dime with what I do. And improvise with my pass rush help, but I'm probably going to be using big nickel as my bunch defense mainly. It's just been so good for me, and big nickel doubles, anything with the tight end on the line, it's just been a great defense for me in general. Now, if I'm dealing with under center, then I'm rocking the 2-4-5. It's probably a little bit better versus under center. But big nickel definitely going to be your bunch defense. I don't know who got like a regular bunch. I have to go up against myself. Hopefully you taking notes, my guy, man. Y'all got to start turning y'all matches on too. All right, so and I'll teach you about cover 6 traps as well. It's going to be a little bit different because the trap is a situation where that linebacker is playing that vert hook and then the safety's playing the quarter flat. You don't want that all the time unless you're dealing with trips. Okay? If you're dealing with 2x2s, you need to be running cover 9. Okay? Because then that linebacker plays the flat, and then that DB can go vertical up the field. That's the difference between 6 and 9. Their principles are still the same as far as how they react to, route combos. It's just the only difference is, who your vert is at the end of the day. Who's checking to the flat, who's taking the vert. All right. So go up against random bunch. Like, let's say we're dealing with someone that's spamming verts. I'll show you how to stop this shit. Alright, so if I'm dealing with, let me show you the dime version first, and then we'll show you cover 9. Alright, so first thing I want to do, I'm going to put Tyree right there. You're going to run the cover 2 seam versus verts. Alright, so it's already going to have a mid-read built into it. So what we like to do here, I could spread. I like to send that blitz from the backside. Sometimes just try to be creative. I put an inside quarter here. Then I might back that soft squat off so he can play mod. And the main thing is I just want to come screaming. Make him throw it before he's ready. So put the soft squat on. It's a backup, so it plays mod. I don't necessarily have to move my linebacker. Sometimes I do. But I always want to get that press jam third over there so that receiver is not even a threat to me. And then I can play underneath and look at the pressure's going to come. He's not going to get a clean set feet. None of that. And I don't even think I put the inside quarter on. If I put the inside quarter on that safety, he'll play tighter on the number 2. I feel like he got ran inside. So if I put the inside quarter and back off the soft squat to play mod, and just get my press jam on the outside, and I should be able to take anything underneath. If he throws it anywhere near... Did I forget to turn match on? I wonder it's not doing exactly what I wanted to do. Hold up. Sorry about that, fellas. I hate trying to give you a lesson and then I'm doing it wrong. Alright, so it's boom. He plays mod. And then we got him on mod. Alright. So we got pressure coming. Mid-read picks that up. Look at there. That stops that vertical shit. Now, you'll get to a point, like I said, you'll back off the soft squat, quarter, third, send some heat. Mid-read's going to take the crosser. And then what you could do if you wanted to, Chiefs likes to run a fucking weird-ass fucking vertical with his tight end. Like, he'll run all the way slow to the sideline, and then he'll fucking go up. So, with this defensive setup, I can take this tight end wherever he goes. Like, I can sit right on him. I can follow him. I'm not worried about anything down the field. If I'm worried about check, if it comes to a situation where I'm worried about checkdowns, I don't have to send the blitz. Like, I could just leave him in the vert hook and be fine. But obviously, I want to play mod and then protect the backside like that with a press. I can stay on that tight end wherever he goes. The mod soft squat is not going to get beat with a vert. Not going to get beat with a corner. Okay? Like that route combo stops that shit. It's always about knowing how match coverage works and how to stop these little metas people create, and it's not hard. All you have to understand is alignment, the fundamental 101, to take away what your opponent likes to do. You know, the more film you watch on people, you know, the less complicated it becomes trying to make adjustments. Because then you'll be like, okay, Shadow said do this, you know, and it's not hard. Okay, so like, let's say if I want to defend that, like I said, with cover 9. Basically just going to take people's offense away from them. They're going to have to play the hell game with you. Okay, and that's what I want y'all to get to understand. Like, you can stop anything with match coverage. You can pick damn near any play as long as it's the right for the concept people are trying to line up in. Like, cover 2 and cover 9 are great because of the logic of the cover 2 side. That is what you want matched up on the bunch. Okay. So like I said, all I got to do right here, I can actually do a press jam quarter. Now, I'll get a different animation with that, but I'm fine with it. Now, the only thing different here is I don't want a 3-rec. I'm going to play underneath. I'm not going to get bracket help. I'm going to play underneath with the safety for any checks. And that's Devontae. You know, I trust it one-on-one, and if I feel he's going to get an outside release, against bunch, you could just always put that outside third check. Mid-read will take the deep crosser. And like I said, I can play bracket ball on the tight end. I mean, on the running back with the safety. I don't have to worry about anything deep. You see that? That's how match coverage works. You compromise what you want to give up by allowing somebody else to carry for you so that you can play. That way you don't have to have, you know, safeties playing sub linebacker. You can actually use your safeties as a linebacker without having them there where you get weak boxed. So I could sit right here. I know the mid read is going to pick up the crosser as long as the match coverage rule concept is on. Okay? I know that if I put an inside quarter on this safety, he's going to cover the number 2. So I didn't put him on there just yet, but I just want to kind of explain. I know that the soft squat is going to walk this guy down in mod, man on demand. As soon as he matches up with him, he'll carry him. So let me make those adjustments. See, that was a cloud. So we got the soft squat. We're going to back the soft squat up. And the only thing that comes tricky here is you might want to run this with a slot corner package so that you can get that inside quarter adjustment if you're going to do this from a big nickel. That's the only tricky thing to it. So you make sure your slot corner that you're going to use is got at least like an aggressive trade or decent coverage ability. Now, I know Hobbs is conservative, but it doesn't matter. Hobbs makes plays on the ball, so I'll live with it. But if you got low-rated guys, man, make sure they got the aggressive ball trade.
Okay, ready?
All right, so again, you got the mid-read. Now I can put the inside quarter on. Then we got the soft squat on the backside. Third for the ISO. Okay, so your defense should look like that versus verticals. And then, like I said, my safety is free to play anything underneath. I'm not going to get beat, which is going to help you because most people run those little cheesy-ass fucking underneath running back routes, and you want to be able to kind of check down to it without giving up anything over the top. And that's how you do it, fellas. Double check, make sure. Inside quarter. And like I said, I can play bracket ball or I could blitz. It doesn't matter because I know everything's covered. I know I got help. That third's not going to get... Devontae going to be Devontae. I will say that. But, you know, for the most part, it's covered, you know? So I can't be mad at him for that. That's really just all it comes down to. And then I can kind of play with the D-line a little bit because I know that Tyree is a 3-tech. Remember that phase that I was trying to teach you guys? D-line techs. Pay attention to where your guys. It's going to become very helpful when you're playing these nickel defenses because sometimes, you know, regardless who your number 1 or number 2 rush defensive tackle is, they're going to be lined up in a spot. Okay? You know, if I come out base, I know that the number 1 is going to be 3-tech. Number 2 is going to be the nose or the 1-tech. And Tyree, I don't want him in there. So all I got to do, like I said, just slide their protection. And now I know that we got a You got an even right here, so that's a 6. We got a 1. We got a 3 and a 6. Okay, so just pay attention to your guys, know who your guys are, and how to put them in a position where they can be successful for their attributes and their skill set. Okay. So like I said, I get to be creative with my safety here. Just kind of force a shit, you know. Sometimes you rush, you force a shit. So that's one way that you can send a user blitz. And set up your defense as fast as possible. Like I said, I want to back him up so he's mod. And I want to make sure I got the mid read for the crosser. And then I'm free to kind of take anything away underneath. That third's not gonna be fucked with. And that's not even a great corner, bro. It's locking Devontae up. Like that's why I'm trying to teach you guys how to play, how to defend these bunch sets. Use this information. Stop giving up 71 points. It's like the only issue. I don't think I put him in the inside quarter that time. He defended to him. So I need to double check. Definitely need to double check because sometimes the game will bug out. Okay, so if he's gonna play bracket on there, that's fine. I can kind of pick up on that. Most of the times, like if I'm doing it from dime, he'll play the tight end. So if I'm doing it from big nickel, if I'm backing him up, he's gonna play the slot, and it's gonna be bracket on him. So I can basically just take this tight end because I'm the inside quarter. My responsibility is the number 3. Okay. The inside quarter on the bunch is taking the number 2, so we just cross over here. We're fine giving that up because one-on-one, that zone beats that route concept. So that's all you're doing is basically you're just crossing your safeties. I'm not sure if I could do the double outside thirds. It's really a risk. If I don't back off the soft squat and I don't have the mid read, I wonder how that inside quarter plays because I know it's pattern match. Okay. It gave up too much leverage on the crosser, so you gotta have the mid read. I'm trying to see if there's another zone that I could use. I could probably just man him up. I could probably just do it like that. And the thing is, sometimes when you run man with match concepts, sometimes your man may not man up who he's supposed to, but he'll man somebody else up if the guy that he's in man on gets defended by a match zone. I know that sounds complicated, but just hear me out, okay? So he might be manned up on the tight end sometimes. See, that's one way to you could defend it. You know, it seems pretty solid. But you, like I said, you don't have to worry about. All you got to do is just know how to defend what you're trying to defend. That's it. You worry about the tight end. Fine. You're not throwing it deep, bro. I'm telling you. And that's how you stop that shit, bro. Hopefully this helps you guys. I probably should do a defensive ebook on cover 9 and stopping bunch sets. And just kind of put it out there. And if y'all want to donate anything, my cash out, you know, it helps. You know, I'm still living paycheck to paycheck because I stay by myself and I got to pay all my bills. You know, it's rough sometimes. But like I said, I try to give you guys knowledge to make y'all better at the game in general, so that you guys understand like how to play run defense. People hit me up. They were like, "Man, how you play run defense?" Like run defense, cover 6. Watch this. It's just simple. People come out and let's say you'll probably see this a lot. You know, they come out in this wing pair. Let's say they try to run stretch, right? The other benefit of running match coverage press it. Make sure they're in a match coverage zone. If you press it and they actually stay on somebody, what's going to happen is they're going to play the run very aggressively, like very aggressive. They're not going to throw a run on you. That's the beauty of match coverage. You just got to make sure you're in a match zone. See, that's a cloud flat. Take that fucking cloud flat off. Give it a soft squat. Press both outside corners, or press what is on the edge. You know. And just take this guy. If you have a 3-rec, and then just walk the dog to the sideline. That's all you got to do. Just walk the dog to the sideline, and then find your gap. That shit stops her right. Match coverage 101. Man, I'm telling you. Let's say you're dealing with someone that likes these little stretch RPOs, right? Y'all gonna learn a banger right here if you ain't already. Let me find the one where it's a stretch with the runoff. Try to pay attention. It's like the only one I've seen. Guess I got the eye for him. Have a stretch. Okay, so this has got a strong stretch with a runoff, right? All you gotta do, show blitz. That safety's gonna seal this gap right here. Okay, now check this out. Even though you show blitz is not press. Make sure you press. All right, put him in a match zone. Pay attention. You're gonna learn something today. Then I'm gonna show you a man. Devontae a good blocker. I'm going to shade inside this time. Might have to take the show blitz off. It's fine. Yeah, Devontae a good blocker, but not everybody's going to be a great blocker. I need to run the stretch to the other side. Who's he running that on? Hobbs. And then again, it is a heavy set. That's probably why. Hold up. Try to find one that ain't a heavy set. I need to stretch with the runoff. Okay, this one's got one. If you give it a match zone and you press them, they don't get blocked. I don't know why it's doing it. Like practice mode being stupid, but if I go into a game, forgot what play it was that I did, but it could be formation alignment. I don't think that matches up well. Need him to be outside. Because I know. See, our playbook doesn't really have one, so you gotta kind of improvise. Or better yet, here's a good example. Let's say we're just running like stop man. Everybody want to be like, okay, I want to run this and I want to press, okay? And end around is probably going to destroy this shit, okay? Because you're going to get blocked, and he's going to do that. If I put match zones on. And it's really just trying to figure out which match zone you need. Because it could be like a vertical hook that you could put in there. I'm trying to remember. It's one of them. Might be the seam flat. Yeah, there we go. That plays a little bit better. Just trying to see if the soft squat plays it. Okay, so the soft squat just kind of hangs with the block. He doesn't ride it downfield. And Bennett doesn't, he's not very strong anyway. He would have to be the stronger corner. I'm just trying to remember. They're not going to give me those, so all they're going to want to do with him is vertical hooks. Sorry, so let me do the vertical hook low. It gives me a shed. Try to figure out who the shed was on. You might want to turn your thing onto the quarterback too. I'm gonna try this. That's what labbing is for, right? Let's say I turn this on conservative. We'll do man and then we'll do the match. See how they react. Alright, so on conservative, they don't bite on the running back. So that's a good thing. So if they don't bite on the running back, there we go. He's still going to be the read defender, so he's going to get picked on. Trying to figure out what's the best one, because all we got is third and soft squat. We might do the outside quarter. Let me see. If he was a little bit stronger, he might get the animation that I need. I know Bennett's not much of a presser. Find someone with some strength. Because Devontae's strong as fuck. Devontae a good blocker. Alright, so we'll do an outside quarter on him. That's so much better. Obviously, yeah, he gonna get blocked, but it's something you just gotta play with, I guess. I probably wouldn't run cover 0 on that shit anyway. Personally, I think I run just cover 6. If I see people doing stupid shit, I run cover 6. I don't run a lot of cover 0 versus like misdirection shits. So I do it like this. That's just so much smarter. Cover 6 is a solid run defense. Like I said, the only thing is your user assignment as the 3-rec. You need to walk the dog to the sideline. That's it. Don't shoot any gaps. You stay out in front of the running back. That's all you got to do. Walk the dog. Force everything, funnel everything back to the inside. Walk the dog. Runs over there. Stay out in front of them. That's all you got to do. That's run defense. Get a fast enough linebackers that can hit and tackle. You know, that's all you got to worry about. Then if you know it's play action, you know they're going to be trying to do a quick pass. All you got to do is just get on the quick read and walk him wherever he goes. It's man coverage as long as it's vertical. you know this. You ain't got to sit there and try to play quad lurking, trying to use her 3 or 4 routes. You ain't got to do all that shit, man. Find your guy and plaster him and take him wherever he goes. That's match coverage logic 101. And I guarantee you, if they don't throw the ball, distribute the ball within 3 to 4 seconds, they're going to get sacked. There's no other way to explain that. There's no other explanation. But like I said, if y'all need help with this shit, I can help you. But y'all have to apply what you've learned. Can't be out there like looking like Aiden O'Connell and just laying down, got your butt cheeks out. He's just like, yee. Let me stop that before I give away too much information, because y'all already know, man, I'm coming for the Chiefs. Take that division tomorrow once we advance. He just doesn't know, man. He disqualifies me as a comp player, but little does he know. I get better. That's the one thing about me. I always get better. If I get, last season I was 10-6 with a 60 overall quarterback. Come on, man. You had to switch to the Chiefs just so that you could fucking get wins. You was the Broncos and you saw what was up. You had to go get the best team just to compete with me. And I'm 4-1, and we go into this game 4-1. DJ, man, just future reference, my guy. You're gonna have to see him again. Okay, there's no escaping that. He's in your division. Don't lay down for him twice. I mean, dead ass. Don't lay down for these people, man. Do not lay down. And y'all need to stop goddamn letting the Bucks get, beat my rookie in sacks. Like, come on, man. I'm trying with Carl Mason. Like, he producing for me. I'm trying to get him rookie of the year. Stop letting people get sacks on you. Get rid of the ball. Steelers torched the goddamn Broncos. The Broncos suck, man. Jesus Christ. So with these other games, we got like 3 games that got to be played. Rams, Lions, both of them teams. That's the trash bowl. No offense, Dallas. Philly, Arizona. That game sucks. Why is it the games that need to be played are the fucking worst teams in the league? Like, there's no... Bruh. Bruh, like 0-4 versus 0-4. 0-4 versus 1-3. 1-3 versus 0-4. Hold up, all these games accounted for? Y'all know I be streaming, bro. What's up with this shit, man? What did I miss? Just play a game. Alright, someone had a funeral. Who, like it says, message couldn't be loaded. What am I missing? Eagles. Sorry, man. I ain't catch all these messages. Why can't y'all just DM me? Eastern, so he's late. Alright, who... What's up with this Bears game? I don't see nobody saying anything about the Bears. Lions. Oh, who is the Lions playing? Alright, so I'm guessing I'm giving Eagles a force win. I need to know about the Lions and Rams. Alright, so Eagles. Force away. Force home. I need to know something about the Bears game. I don't want to. I mean, they both losing records anyway. I'd probably fair sim it. Bro, have they even played? Hold on, that's what I need to be looking at because 9 o'clock was the advance. It says they're playing. They need to. Hold up. But it says played once, but there's no score. Did they? So they need to respond, or it's gonna be fair sim. Bro, like This Discord update be bugging. Yeah, I'm aware, but I need to know what quarter it is. Run the clock. Why are you calling timeouts if you winning, bro? Hey, bro, just finish the game. Yeah, but game was over, bro. Exit the game. Wonder how long it takes one to register. Alright, it's stuck. That's every game. I got the forces set on those 2 games. Alright, here we go, man. This is the week we've been waiting for. Quarterback was showing me legs, but his arm. I'm not going to be able to limit his passing. Dude's going to still throw the ball. Can't stop him from passing unless I just kind of shoot him. I could. I'm going to limit his passing. Fuck it. I can hold him less than 250. Ooh, and we getting a butt boost. Let's go. Discuss lack of production. Who? I hate these fucking games, bro. They come to me and they're like, oh, I want the ball. Then I make them a promise to get them the ball and I fucking lose the game. Because they give me a stupid ass objective. 100 receiving. Jesus Christ. That's not going to be easy, but we'll try. So he's been mixing it up. He do a lot of man blitzes. Nobody runs on him. I can go with blitz counters. Alright, get Tyree out there, bro. We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure out the Bronco user. I'm wanting that. We gotta get it boy right. Let's get in there inside. There we go. Good shit, Tyree. Simple bravado. Get Rivera the ball. That boy been doing good for me. Especially at that lag game. He balled out for me. Surprised he didn't get a award. Look at that boy. That boy got released. Just gotta work on his catching. Wasn't used to that separation. Look at that. I mastered this drill, bro. Just lead them all. Go for the 400s, bro. That's all you gotta do. Just boom. Beat them in. Boom. Throw it like 10. Oh man, he got a good release too. I want to hit him downfield, but it takes too long for him to get down there to that 500. So it's just, you're better off just going for the fours. because you're being timed. You get points based on your time. That boy just be catching balls. It's the only hard one that I have is trying to tackle Josh Jacobs with this guy, man. It's like the only one I struggle with. But I'll get it. I mean, it'll take me a couple of tries. Really just comes down to if he runs the stretch runs or not. If he runs those, he gonna juke the fuck out of him.
Here we go.
I can get the stretch runs. Get a rhythm. But Jacob's not easy to fucking tackle in this game. Bro, he's down! Don't cheat me!
Let's go now. Ready.
As long as they can give me stretch runs, we're good. I can stop the stretch. It's those inside and those counters. Those are hell.
Come on. Set. Ready.
That stretch and toss we got.
Ready up.
My lucky day if he keep up. There's the counter. I told you I suck on him. Only in this game, bro, but like, nope, there you go. I just need to get 12,000 points. So I just need to get me another rhythm. One. Oh, you don't run inside. It kills me on that shit. I need 11,000 points for 14 seconds. I just need to give me like 3 seconds. Tackle! Bro! That's silver. Can I get like 3 tackles in that amount of time?
Here we go.
Man, try that shit again. Almost there. As long as you give me those stretch runs. These runs I hate. There we go. We got one.
Here we go.
Stretch runs. There we go. The trick with getting Jacobs. He be juking. He got evasive and shit. He be tough. Stand him up. There you go. I'm just gonna give me like. There we go. Make the tackle. Ugh. Can't go high on him. He'll stiff arm the fuck out of you. Yeah, I got 5,000 points at this point. You gotta restart. It's like 30 seconds. Just give me like a bunch of stretch runs and I'm good. I cannot do that block through the fucking things, bro. Cause he always flip on me. Oh! Get over here! Look at him trying to cut back. Oh, shit. Come on, man. Just give me stretch runs, man. The randomness of these fucking runs, and then they just spam inside runs on you. There we go. Don't cut back. Tackle him. That's all you gotta do.
Here we go. Shot.
They killing me with this fucking inside run shit.
Here we go. Check go.
Oh, fight back. stretch run.
Ready, break. Ha.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Come on, set. Set up.
Tackle like your life depend on the motherfucker.
Ready, ready.
There you go.
Ready. Hot, hot.
This is not easy with a rookie versus Jago, so I'm telling you. Because Jago's be juking the fuck out of you.
Ready, ready. Ready.
But I got enough points where I can't lose in gold.
Let's go. Go. Shut up.
Trying to have my linebacker of the future ready.
Go. Set go. Here we go. Set. Hut.
It's important to draft a linebacker, Mike linebacker for the team
Set go.
that you can build around.
Ready, set. Ready,
He's gonna
ready.
be the next Ray Lewis. Look at that boy, I got 68,000, bro. He never done nothing like this for me. So I'd be barely struggling to get 32,000. He fucking did it that time. 72 bands. These bands will make them dance. Start that training. Let's go. Get power move. I got some. Get man in zone up. That's what I'm fucking talking about. What's the upgrades? My punter got an upgrade. What the fuck? How did my punter get an upgrade? Nate Hobbs. Let him get man to man so he can get sticky. I go man to man, even though if I'm in match zone, I'm still gonna go man to man so I can plaster better. Parham gotta get better. Just in general. And my boy, he leveled up. He's 76, he green. Oh, my running back. Make him elusive. Let me see if Chief want to run tonight. Does he want to fucking play? Or is he scared? I ain't scared of nobody. I make sure my shit sticks too, cause I feel like this is flipped. Didn't stick. Supposed to be like that. Make sure all my shit stick, cause I don't want to get into that game and not have my guys. So I need to swap That need to be a nose. But I'll figure it out. He's got 11 picks. Let me look at the awards. You mean to tell me I didn't get the player of the week? My guy played way better than fucking Lamar Jackson did. That's crazy. I balled out with him too. Which I hate when y'all ball out with somebody in a blowout and don't get rewarded. I need to make sure my boy in the game. Oh, disappointment. Crosby not getting enough sacks for me. Like, he in the backfield. He great against the run, but I just haven't got any production. Nah, he got a forced loss, bro. Or did he play the game? I can go check this shit real quick. These folks just expect people to be full health. Like, no. Like, bro, y'all see how y'all play? Like, y'all be running people down the field the whole fucking game. Trying to run the score up and then get mad when you guys are fatigued the next week. It's like, bro, it's not as bad as it could be, you know. We could have the fucking scenario shit on and then y'all really be crying then. Trying to run the scores up. Jesus. I mean, I could probably go to the dude's team and I would probably be like, okay, what's the dude's stamina? He's 31. So that's going to automatically You got 88. I mean, his receiver staminas are low. I mean, you got a bunch of guys like mid 80s. And then he's older, so that means you guys change your play style up. At the end of the day, that's what it just comes down to. Y'all have to understand, in real life, people get subbed out. Like, we can't fix everything for you guys. Like, we took away the stupid scenario that plagued us last year where your whole team would be just fucking yellow and orange and piss red and shit. But we're not, I think at best, like right now, you might have like one or two guys that are, a little drained. You can go into practice and see what your team looks like. Like you can go in here, see what I'm dealing with, and see if I have any fatigue issues that I need to address. But, I carry 5 running backs. See, my team is not tired. So I don't know how y'all are getting tired. Y'all trying to spam people too much. But my guys are not tired at all. Everybody's green. You notice, look at my right tackle. You see I got auto subs on. Manual, like I put them on the coaching adjustments. I switched my right tackle a lot. See how I go 72, 77. Stuff like that goes a long way, keeping you guys fresh, So I use 2 different tackles. And I manually subbed them. I use high 95-75 on my sliders. And they work perfectly for this game mode. But it also depends on your depth and what style of defense you're running. Like if you're running a 3-4, it may be different than somebody that runs a 4-3. Your personnel goes a lot. Where's your depth at? If you have a lot of depth and is your depth quality depth, then you may want to sub them more. If you don't have a lot of depth, then you might have to run those guys down the drain a little bit longer than they need to be. But at the end of the day, you got to rotate your pieces. You can't just put them out there, just, treat them like they're fucking slaves, like this is the 1800s. No, you can't do that. All you gotta do is go to manage staff and go to auto subs. This is all you gotta do. Go to auto subs, and that's what I run. 95-75 for my offense. Now I've got different. This is where everybody's will change on defense. All right. I'm 95-75 on my defensive tackles, but I don't have a lot of defensive ends, so I'm 85-65 there. My linebackers, I'm 95-75. My corners, I'm 90-70. And my safeties, I'm 95-75. It's all 95-75. That's the baseline of what you want. That way they get took out when they need to get took out. And don't have guys on your team with don't make the mistake I was making. Like early in the year, I was going to use Trey Tucker as a jack. I was going to use him as my Swiss Army knife. But I come to fucking find out, dude only has 79 stamina. And I played a game, and he was took out at halftime. I was like, well, I need to go into free agency and stockpile some running backs and guys that, I can. Yeah. All right. Now, let me explain how the in and outs work. The sub in means how they'll fluently get swapped out based off their fatigue levels. Okay. So if you have it up high, that means, let's say they run a play and then they just get fucking flatlined. Someone lays a fucking hammer on them. They're going to come out that next play. They're not going to go. They will not be on that field fucking bleeding red. I guarantee you. It depends on your depth, obviously. But, they go make a big play and they get hit, or they're out there just, running routes forever and ever and ever, and you're dealing with someone that's only rushing 2 people and you're just sitting in the pocket. They're going to come out for free on the next play, and they're going to be replaced with a fresh receiver. And if your opponent doesn't have the sub sliders I got, you're going to have a fatigue defense that you're just going to fucking have your way with. Okay? But my guys don't get tired, and that's a difference maker. Like, y'all have to think. Like, seriously, y'all can't just be like, just load up and play and sit there and just try to run scores up on people. Like, fatigue is still a part of the game. When you can't just like take it out. It's a part of the game. Because if we just eliminated fatigue completely, think about the players that are in this game. Like, you got fucking people that like to roll out with their quarterback. Imagine fucking Lamar Jackson with unlimited stamina. Imagine. Like, you don't want to sit there and satisfy everybody because you're going to break something. You know? Sub your players, guys. That's all you have to do to fix that shit. Like, it's not hard. I just listen to people, man. Like, I give you good advice. You know? The only thing that was bullshit was the week-to-week scenario shit. Like, and we got rid of that. That was it. We're not taking stamina out of the game. We just took this week-to-week shit off of the fucking game scenarios. They'd be like, oh, you're on a short week. Your players are going to be fucking tired, but they're going to have a plus 10 break tackle and a plus... No. That shit's dead. I'm trying to see what's up with the Chiefs user, man. You going to play tonight? Is he even online? Nope. Probably not going to happen tonight. Broncos. Man, he played his game though, didn't he? So all I gotta do is go look. I'm a little disappointed. Two of the league's top defenses set the scene as the foreign Raiders traveled to face the 5-0 Chiefs. It felt like Las Vegas was trying to prove a point with that 43-0 win in Cleveland. Damn, they talked about that. The Raiders dismantled the Browns in Cleveland to tune of a 43-0 win on the road. Yes, Chiefs, Raiders, we brought a tweeting about us. They tweeting about it. And all I gotta do, bro, the stats tell on this man, bro. Like, it's gonna tell me. I have the number 6 offense. And I have the number 5 defense. That's fucking championship caliber right there. And you have to consider the fact that I went up against 2 comp players. We made improvements, man. I feel like we can go to Kansas City and shut them down. I feel like we can make that happen. And then I got top 7 points allowed. I'm 6th in offensive yards. I'm 5th in defensive yards. I'm 6th in points scored. 7th in points allowed. Like, bro, that's good. Like, we really built something here. And it took 1 season. Like, look at our stats. Like, look at the board. All right. He's got a 49.5, but he's played bumps. Like, he hasn't beat anybody with a winning record. All right. So, offensive pass yards per game, I'm 10. But it come down to the rush yards. I can run. He can't. The defensive points per game is going to be a defensive battle, bro. Both got good defenses. His defense is good because he scores fast, and then people try to score with him, and he gets turnovers. People don't run the ball on him. That's one of the first things I'm looking at. Nobody's I don't think that he has good run defense. People just don't run the ball. They try to throw it, and that's why he's been getting blowout wins. You got defensive pass yards per game. Mine is better than his. And you got to consider the teams that I went up. I went up against two comp players that have very good pass offenses, and I slowed them down. I'm going to slow him down. You're not going to sit there and put 70 points on me. Bro, the last time we played, he scored 14 points. It's like, he's not as tough as y'all making him think he is. Like, just because he won a Super Bowl, bro, like, he had a fucking easy ride last year. He don't run the ball, so my defensive rush yards allowed gonna be better. I mean, I'm gonna try to move the ball with Jacobs on him. Like comp games, I typically do that. Jacobs gonna get his looks. We gonna run. I know I made that promise to Jacoby, but like, dude runs a weird defense, so I may or may not decide that I need to get him the ball. Like, if I can't get him the ball, bro, you should like carry on, bro. We got to play to get the win, not play to get Jacoby the ball. I know that's the scenario, but every time I fucking go for the scenario objective shit, I lose. I'm going in here to win this game. That's the mindset that I have, and I have to have, because a lot of this, like, look at it, bro. I win this game, bro. It's a three-way tie, but I have the head-to-head. And that, like, all three of us are neck and neck at the end of the day. I need this win, fellas. But y'all want to see something crazy? This is what I was looking at last night. That boy got his schedule as hell. And he played bums. Like, everybody he played. I was looking at this shit. Browns losing record. Steelers losing record. Broncos fucking sucks losing record. Rams, no offense, but you're not in this league. Like, you're not in his league. He gonna sit up there and run the score up on you. Jets fucking sucks. He done built him like a good team, and he still fucking sucks. You know, he hasn't played anybody with a winning record yet. It feels like that ongoing saying with like the current Dallas Cowboys, they haven't beat anybody that's over 500. But look at this shit. This is what I was laughing at. He got to play me. He got to play the undefeated Ravens. He got to play the one-loss Bengals. He got to play the one-loss Bucks. He got to play the one-loss Chargers. He got to come back and see me. He got to come back see the Chargers. Bro, he about to go on a fucking... He going to hit the shitter, bro. And then he got to finish his season off against a guy he can't beat. Like, bro. Like, he just doesn't know what he's in for, man. Like, that's what I was laughing at. Because I know I can stop him. Like, I'll put the blueprint out there to slow his shit down. If people watch streams, you know, they'll get that information and be like, okay, let me copy paste. Because dude not going to change up what he does. He going to stay in bunch. People like that are all the same. People that run those little one formation offenses, they even when you clamp it, they still try to run it. Like, they don't adjust. Me, I'm gonna test you, see where you weak at. You know, I might have a different offense for this game than I did the last game. You know, that's the difference between me and him. He's gonna stay in his cheesy, corny offense, and then if it gets boxed, he's still gonna stay in it, and then I can take the game over. Me, if something ain't working, I get out of it. We find something else. That's the mindset y'all guys gotta have. If it ain't working, don't use it no more. Throw it out the playbook, man. Go off script. But we're gonna leave it like that, man. See what time you want to play tomorrow, bro. Cause I'm gonna make sure I eat good before I sit down and play, man. Cause I already know, man. My finger's ready to make something happen, fellas. But again, as always, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully the lab work tips that I showed you can help you, and we'll go from there. All right, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in.